Hello, this is Peter from First Maths, and today we're looking at which fraction is bigger for Year 7. Resources. Demonstration calculator, so you need a big calculator. Calculators for the children. Mental learning objective. I know every fraction can be seen as a division. Here are 3 pizzas. There are 4 children. How much will each get if they are shared equally? Pause the video and solve the question. 3 pizzas shared among 4 children is 3 divided by 4. This means each gets 3/4 of a pizza. 3 divided by 4 is the same as writing 3/4. Every fraction can be seen as a division. I know every fraction can be seen as a division. Main learning objective. I can compare fractions using a number line. I can compare fractions by giving them the same denominator. I can compare fractions by converting them into decimals. I know there are 3 ways of comparing a fraction. This is the big idea of the day. Main learning task. Which of these fractions is bigger? Pause the video and solve the answer. How do you know? How did you check? Pause the video and talk about your ideas. You could make both fractions to 1 and compare these differences. Use equivalent fractions using the same denominator. Think of each fraction as a division and use a calculator to find their decimal equivalents. We will look at each of these methods in turn. If we know more than one method, we can use one to solve a question. Then we can use another method to check the answer. The first method uses an empty line. 5/6 to 1, 7/8 to 1. How large is each step to 1? Pause the video and tell your teacher. Which one is closer to 1? 1/6 or 1/8? Pause the video and tell your teacher. As 1/8 is smaller than 1/6, we know 7/8 is bigger than 5/6 as it is closer to 1. The second method requires more explanation. You need to find out whether 5/6 or 7/8 is bigger, and one way to do it is to turn them into fractions with the same denominator. For the denominator, you need to find a number that 6 and 8 will both go into exactly. List the multiples of 6 and 8 until at least one number features in both sets. So you start at 6, you go 12, 18, add 6, add 6, add 6, add 6, okay? 8, you do 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 8 is 24, plus 8 is here. Fill in the gaps. Pause the video and fill in the table. What numbers are the same? What is the smallest number in both sets of numbers? That's right. You have it correct. The smallest set was 24. Now we need to turn both fractions into their equivalents with 24 as a denominator. Find the equivalent fractions. Show the workings on the board. So, pause the video and solve these questions. Which fraction is bigger? The third method requires either a class-size calculator or the teacher to click Start in Windows. Programs, Accessories, Calculator. I'm going to think of each fraction as a division and use a calculator to find the difference. 5/6 is the same as 5 divided by 6, which is what? Pause the video and write down the number. 7/8 is the same as 7 divided by 8, which is what? Pause the video and write down the number. Which is bigger? Pause the video and compare the two numbers. How do you know? Explain how you know. Pause the video and explain. Choose a pair of fractions and find which of the two are larger. You may choose any method you want. Do try the new methods. Check your reasoning by using a different method. So pause the video and complete the task. How many can you do before the end of a lesson? Pause the video here and let the students answer these questions. I can compare fractions using a number line. I can compare fractions by giving them the same denominator. I can compare fractions by converting them to decimals. Plenary. What have you found today? Which method did you use? What were the answers? Pause the video and answer these questions. Review of key idea. I know there are 3 ways of comparing a fraction. Did you learn this today? Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a like below. Please subscribe to my channel and also press the notification bell to be informed every time I upload a maths resource. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.